Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Heads high is our posture. Against all odds, we gon' prosper. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts. Staying focused, we know our day coming. Negative vibes, we escape from it. We know our place in this world. We gon' shine our lights till it hurts.
What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks, man. Got my man Clayton in here today. Chop it up. Then I got my other guy here, Tump. We're gonna chop it up real quick. We're gonna get into we're gonna talk some WNBA first. That's gonna be our first segment. We're gonna talk some WNBA, man, because you know, I don't know, it's a lot of drama. It's still a lot of drama and a lot of a lot going on with the WNBA. First thing I wanted to get into though, as far as the WNBA concerned, is like did y'all see the game when let me see, when the Sky played, who they played, and it just be Seattle.
Oh,
and,
no, I didn't see that.
Kennedy
Is that the
Carter,
one when Plum had all them points?
That was against
no,
Indiana.
that's the Aces. That's the Aces.
That was the Aces.
Angel Reese and Kennedy Carter, man, they just went crazy on them, and just, you know what I mean. Angel Reese scored 27 points. How many rebounds? I think she had like 13 or 15.
Just 10. She had 10.
Had 10 rebounds.
Yeah, because she wasn't missing a lot of shots. She was
27
making
and
her
10.
shots.
Yeah.
So some of those be rebounding my own miss, but no, she was knocking them down.
Right, yeah. And what's up, Time, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. What's up? What's going on, Time? So she put on a show, and they beat that was impressive win. What you thought about that win, Clayton?
I thought it was very impressive wins. Like I said, Seattle, one of the stronger teams, right? Yeah. And that girl, Jewel Lloyd, she bad. But for her to be contained to some degree, man, Kennedy Carter, she ain't nothing but the truth.
Have you had a chance to
check it out, man.
Kennedy Carter got a bag.
Yeah.
Plus, she played tough defense.
Right, tough.
She like a definite two-way ball player. She played tough defense, and she can score.
She's drawing Allen Iverson comparison.
Yeah,
female version.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that.
And that opens everything up.
Right.
See, that's a beautiful thing to play with. Like a person like that energy, you get that space and she'll blow by you. She mid-range, but she play that D, so it makes everything else, open. I even seen Angel out at the 3 line, wide open, knock them down. Getting up wide open looks and stuff. So
Angel was 2 for 2 from 3.
Yeah. She had wide open looks. She nailed it.
She don't normally shoot them, do she?
No,
yeah.
And see, that's another thing I like about Angel. And I was talking to my daughter about it. Angel Reese will make a living in that paint. She not shy at all. You know what I mean? So she can play with her back. She comfortable with playing down there. You know what I mean? In the trenches, and she can play with her back to that rim, and I like that. That's you got grown men who don't even want to play down there. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be in stretch 4, stretch 5, but she she go down in that paint, and she's garnering a lot of respect amongst her peers around the league just because the fact that she'll talk the talk, but she also walk that walk.
Right.
And so man,
I think it helps her too a great deal. Like I said, they had that other big beside her. Cardoso, that helps out a lot, So
she's back, right?
Yeah, she's playing too. Yeah, so you know, you got something to deal with down there with that size. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think, to be honest, I don't think Angel Reese would be able to do it by herself if she didn't have, you know what I mean, somebody.
you don't think so?
No, I you know what I mean, because I think
It helps a lot, but her motive, and her determination is a thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
so.
Plus, I did a video recently, right? And I was comparing her stats to Dennis Rodman's stats. Right?
Yeah.
And her stats now, only way the rebounding stats, her rebounding average, and Dennis Rodman rebounding average is about like one of them was like 13.1, the other one was 13.2. Only way she got Dennis Rodman beat is like far as like scoring. She do more scoring than what Dennis Rodman did. You know what I mean? But yeah, people ain't really appreciate that. Comparing her to Dennis Rodman.
She's drawing those comparisons.
Yeah. But they was like,
She's
man, he did that over, over the course of his career, which is true. You know what I mean? But I was just saying, for somebody to be a rookie and to come into professional, women's professional basketball and be able to, do that. And like her teammate Chennedy Carter said, man, she do that against everybody. Not just, you know what I mean? Like when I see the Wizards, the Mystics, I'm gonna get my thing off.
Right. To me, that's things that's more likely to translate though. Defense, rebounding, motor, stuff like that. That's easier to translate because that's just your knack, your nature, and you can find your niche with that, And it's beautiful to watch. But
and then on top of that, so they did beat they won that game.
I was impressed with that win.
Yeah, and so what was you impressed yesterday too though when
I was very impressed with that too. Yep.
They beat the New York Liberty.
They beat the Liberty, best team in the league. Well, the best record in the league.
Yeah. New York is 17-4.
Really? Now.
Yeah.
They were 17-3.
New York Liberty do.
Yeah.
They got Sabrina Nescu. She a beast. She a two-way ball player. Plus, she on 3 levels. She can shoot the 3. She got the mid-range, and she can go all the way to the cup with it. So I like Sabrina Nescu. Then they got Brianna Stewart. You know what I mean? She reminds me like of a female Kevin Durant. What you think, Clay?
I'm gonna say this, man. Aaliyah Boston, she using her body now. Yeah. She using that weight. She was taking it to Brianna.
Yeah, she was.
She pushing up, using that ass.
Yeah.
She really finishing, and also like how she finishing when she coming down the lane and she getting that feed, 2 steps, going to the basket.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Boston is playing some. She's back in her All-Star. I didn't see her last year. They said she was Rookie of the Year in the All-Star. I think. Was she Rookie of the Year last year too?
I'm not sure.
Well, she was the All-Star and everything. She is really showing that she's an All-Star and she's a great black. Yeah, that's a good look. I was shocked they beat Diana Taurasi in Phoenix team. I was shocked that they beat them, but no, those because I was thinking the bigs wasn't playing well going into that game, which they weren't, because Seattle just was putting that, they was sending everything back to the bigs on Indiana when they played them. But I also didn't understand outside of Brittany Griner, Phoenix is really not a big lineup. And I didn't know that.
Well,
see, all I'm thinking about is Brittany Griner.
Yeah.
You know,
Brittany Griner coming off an injury. And if you notice or not, like Aaliyah Boston got some layups too. You know what I mean? Like they threw the ball the length of the court because she was getting out on that. Brittany Griner wasn't able to sprint.
Wasn't able to sprint down the floor. That's exactly what was going on. Yep.
They got at least, I can recall like 8 points like that.
Oh, so that's due to her injury?
Yeah, she has.
Yeah, because I was watching her and I'm like, like, Brittany ain't looking real athletic to me. Yeah. But I didn't understand that injury. She's coming off that injury.
So, she was. Aaliyah Boston just sprint. You know what I mean? Somebody get the rebound. Aaliyah Boston hit that lane and sprint, and then she was beating her down for some easy shots. And
one thing I'll give you credit for. I like that fact. For a while you've been like, I just want to focus on the basketball, right? And now the basketball is unfolding to some degree, and I think what they got going on is more productive to try to determine who's going to be Rookie of the Year and all these things, as opposed to all that other stuff, But I think they both are so competitive that one do one, the other come back and answer and stuff. That's a good thing to play out to me, between the two young girls, Yeah. And I'm really interested to see how it plays out when they on the same team in All-Star.
On the All-Star game.
I'm really
They
curious
gotta
to
play
see.
that Olympic team, don't they?
Yep, they
Yeah,
gotta play the
I
Olympic
think
team.
that's gonna be a good game.
It
I think
should
that's gonna
be.
a good game.
It should be.
Should be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it should
I think
be.
it's- But man, I'm just saying that like those girls, those women that they have on that All-Star team, though, they just a beast. They're gonna be tough to beat.
I don't understand why Chennedy not on that team though.
I don't know either. I like, but now if you look at the guards, I don't have the list of the guards who are on that All-Star team, but they got some tough guards.
I know. I mean, but you got 3 kids from the field, like Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah along with Caitlin, right?
Yeah.
Kelsey is great. She downhill, she shoot the 3. But I don't know if she play guard.
Who,
Is she an
Plum?
off guard?
She off guard.
Kelsey
Plum,
Mitchell?
yeah. No, Mitchell.
That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you
Plum
talking
on the
Mitchell.
Plum
Oh,
on the
okay.
Olympic team. I'm
Okay.
talking about Kelsey Mitchell.
Yeah,
And I'm looking at Kelsey and Kennedy
yeah.
Carter. And I don't know if they play the same position,
I don't know.
but Kennedy Carter,
She tough.
goodness.
You think they
What's-
like even? You think they like?
No,
even?
I think I give
But
the edge to Kennedy
I
Carter.
think, and I might be wrong.
And I love what Kelsey doing. Don't get me
Kennedy
wrong.
Carter though. I think like around the league though, I think she had like
The attitude.
a little bit of a reputation as being like a loose cannon.
Oh yeah.
Because like like she can ball. Ain't no doubt about
Oh,
that. She can
good.
ball.
Right.
You know, but she she probably can get like a little emotional, and then you know.
Yeah.
I seen her leap in the air. They threw the ball up. She leaped in the air and finishing with athleticism and stuff. This girl, yeah, she can
I
play.
like Kennedy Carter too.
She can roll. Yeah, so
Yeah, she can roll.
I'm really curious to see that, you know, how that play out.
Right.
Just to see the interaction
Between
the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if it's just strictly unselfish ball playing together, trying to win. Is it one trying to outshine the other? I just want to see how it play out.
Well, now, do you think that like is any animosity there, or do you think it's like really like that's like being played up in the public?
That's
Well,
right. Just competitiveness. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It might not be animosity. It might just be.
It's just being played up
Yeah,
though, like
right. Right. It might just be.
because I know like a lot of times when the game over with, man, I just see a lot of those girls like interacting with each
yeah,
other.
they
and just
starting
being-
to. Yeah,
And-
they starting to.
And Kennedy, like the first time Kennedy, when she hip checked the girl, Caitlin Clark, she said, "We got friends on that team too." You know what
Yeah,
I
I
mean? She
remember
was like,
that.
"Yeah, she
Yeah.
said, you know, they out." She was like, "They
Right.
was like, well, why hasn't anybody come to her rescue?"
Yeah.
Right.
And she
I
was like,
remember.
"Well,
that.
no, they out friends. We got friends on that
Right.
team."
Right.
You know what I
right,
mean?
right.
So
What's the Fever record?
Shit,
the
they
Fever,
they got 9
all right,
wins
so
now,
the
man.
Fever got they 9-13,
Yeah,
Okay.
and the Sky is 8-11.
yeah.
Okay.
So now the only reason why the Sky's ahead of them is because the Fever got 13 losses, but the
Right.
Sky they only have like 11. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like I say, I don't animosity, vitriol and all that. No, I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Right.
But human nature, you know, because like I said, like we was talking off camera, like, so, you know, Caitlin comes back, you know, and gets this triple double. So of course her fan base start going crazy again, running with the Rookie of the Year thing. And
Yeah.
and Angel Reese takes and tweets, front runner, you know,
Yeah.
making history. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that just competitiveness or
You think that was directed towards?
absolutely front runner.
That sounds like her fans though to me.
I mean, well, I'm just saying you don't gotta answer it. I'm just
That's
saying,
true.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
that's true.
yeah.
Right about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Tom said I was waiting for CC shine. It's crazy how much attention CC get on the basketball court for rookie. Urban, don't forget what Asia Wilson team had to do to go to a bigger arena. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, but now I think like as far as like them going to a larger arena, I don't know. I just think that they were saying that like Asia Wilson and them saying that they always been drawing big crowds anyway, just because of the last few seasons. They've been on a winning
They've been
streak.
winning,
You know what I mean? They 2-time championship. So they don't want to attribute all of that. But I think you gotta attribute like that to Caitlin Clark, whether you want to admit it or not. You know, the fact that you need a larger, like if you don't need a larger arena, then don't get a larger arena. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
I don't
So-
think any of that contributes to greatness or none of that.
yeah,
To me, to be honest with you, I mean, because at the end of the day, you can't control fans liking or attaching themselves to something. So to me, to even have that a talking point, yes, we already know she's got a cult following and attendance is up, voting is up. We know that. But that's not to me, that's not a talking point in terms of who's better than who or great.
Yeah.
To me, it's mute. Like who, you know what I mean? At this point, who cares? I mean,
But you know everything now
Yeah.
is led bottom line first.
Yeah, the money. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I'm just saying it ain't money. I mean, it ain't that don't determine. Yeah, that don't make Caitlyn a better player. You know, it doesn't do that. It's just it is what it is.
So Tom said it's all fake, and it's always about the fans. So I think, and see, that's why I just want to I just like to focus on the basketball. You know what I mean? Like Asia Wilson, man, like what she doing? Like if you watch her footwork, man, Asia Wilson, like I watch her give Aaliyah Boston the business. Then I watch her give Angel Reese the business. And I mean, that's everybody. She can do so much, like inside and out. And she played, you know what I mean? She played tough defense. She had like 5 block shots one game, I think. Like this, you know what I mean? Recently. So, man.
She a machine.
She just doing her thing, man.
Yeah.
So that's why I just like to just watch the game.
I was surprised how effective Indiana Biggs was too, especially with the girl Jones on New York Liberty. The girl Jones.
Yeah.
Because she's a problem, and I was really surprised. I really got to take my hat off to the other players on Indiana, like how well they played. Because they mismatched. To me, it's no match for Brianna and that girl Jones. But Aaliyah Boston, Smith, some of them, they proved me wrong. They really was playing good ball yesterday.
Yeah. Well, so all right. So what you think about when Sabrina Ionescu said, all right, so because the Liberty had already beat them 3 times. This was their 4th and final meeting, right?
Yeah.
So Sabrina Ionescu said, this was their Super Bowl. You know what I mean? So really, it's kind of saying that we kind of let down a little bit. Because now I don't know if that's true or not, but I do know, like from watching the game, that Breonna Stewart played a little bit different yesterday than she did in the previous, meetings that they had against them. So I don't know, maybe it was a letdown on New York, which I don't know, but you got to contribute, give them the win they beat.
You got to give them credit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the Liberty came back, so they was down.
Yeah,
and they came back. They was down 14. They came back. They shut them down second and third quarters and took a 11-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Damn.
So, I mean, and Ionescu, she hit a long 3 to cut the lead. So the effort was there. They was trying to win and pull that game out. At some point, you got to give the other team some credit because they made some good steals in the lane, hands. They swept the ball down. But the one girl made the biggest mistake when the ball went off her foot. That was the turning point in the game. But
that sealed the deal
but
for them.
I understand what she's saying. In essence, of course, we got the best record. This team gonna get up for us. I mean, that's in every sport. Everybody, once you're a champion or you're the best, everybody give you their best shot. So she wasn't lying. To say that. And I don't think Indiana would disagree with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the way they celebrated after that win, it was like, But that girl hit a deep 3. Cut that. It was a big shot.
But see, that's what she do though.
I know.
Like when she come out of Oregon. So when she came out of Oregon, that's what she was known for, her 3-point, her 3-point shot.
Yeah, but I really think fans, that's tired of the Caitlyn fans, and they kind of push back against it because there's so much hype. You got to acknowledge this girl's assists and stuff like that. What she doing that's impressive because that's contributing to the offensive production. That girl averaging 7 assists a game.
Yeah,
that's good stuff, man.
Well, I will say this though about Caitlin Clark, like she is taking like what the defense gives her.
She's taking what the defense gives.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So if anybody flashes through the lane, what I mean, they open so she can get it to them.
Yeah.
So it's not like, well, if you take one thing off the table from her, like she's not gonna be able to do something else.
Right.
But that's not the case with her. she's proven that she's a well-rounded ball player, except for down on the defensive end. You know,
I thought she played good defense yesterday.
Yeah.
She gets lost sometimes in the pick and stuff.
Yeah.
But I thought she played good. I mean, I thought she played solid. She ain't gonna be a great. She ain't a great defender.
Yeah, I think she could be better on defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think nobody gonna call her a two-way player not right now.
And I'm about to say, some of that is just effort too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I think her physical capabilities limit her defensive ability.
You think physical?
No, yeah.
It should help.
Huh?
I think it should help.
No, I mean her physical ability in terms of the quickness and all. You talking about? You got some kids. You got some of them guards in the league that's so much quicker than her. You got some women that's so much stronger than her.
Athletic.
Some of that affects her defense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to stay in front of some people.
But I mean, that's where experience and knowledge and want to, you know what I mean? Because you could say the same thing in the men's game, like when it comes to dudes who like Allen Iverson or a dude like or Isaiah Thomas.
So you don't think some of them guys just couldn't stay in front of AI because of how fast he was?
No, I'm not saying that. It's always somebody who has a physical advantage over you. You know what I mean? Like we spoke a little bit earlier about like what your mental, like if somebody faster than it, then you give them a little bit of space. You know what I mean? You back up off them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So when they hit the jumper, if somebody can hit a jumper on you, and you know that you can't stop them because you can't affect their shot, then you find other ways like you avoid. I mean, you
try to deny
them the basketball. So
like that.
I don't care what your physical capabilities are. You know what I mean? It's things that she can do to counteract that.
That's true.
And I think she's trying. And I just think she getting beat. She
Yeah,
challenges shots. She'll put her hand up. One time she was left out against Brittany Griner. What's she gonna do with her? But she put her hand up. She try. I mean, sometimes I think your physical ability is gonna make you a liability in some situations.
Everybody is a liability though. Somebody's a matchup problem for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's what he say. It's matchup.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, but just because you're a mashup problem, that's not where it ends at though.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
still, man, just like we talked before, a ball handler, man, we'll make them work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Make them work.
Right.
That don't mean you're gonna steal it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But just make them work. You know what I'm saying?
Like Luka can't stay in front of nobody.
Right.
But there's other things that he can do to counteract.
But to me, Luka don't even put in the effort.
He doesn't.
Well, and see, that's what's going to separate Luka from like champions. You know what I mean? Like, because
not to play D.
You're going to get to a point where that's the play that you're going to need to do in order to get you over the hump.
Boston, they were seeking him out.
Right.
Yeah, they were seeking him out. Whoever he was guarding,
they're going
that's was coming setting the screens. You know what I mean? That's what was coming setting the screens because he wasn't even showing on the screen enough. He wasn't even showing enough.
Yeah, man. So I think that with Caitlin Clark, it's just going to be, and it might be because she's tired because she don't want to expend herself on one end. You know what I mean? And then don't have.
And they need her to score.
Don't have nothing to contribute on the other end.
And that's another thing, She always got the ball in her hand, her legs. She's always active. That matters too.
A long college season, so that could be it, But I'm looking forward to, like you said, though, Clayton, just to see how like this when they play the All-Star game. When they play,
like not really a true offseason.
No,
college and then WNBA begins.
Yeah. That's why I'm giving them a lot of credit.
Like you say they got a lot of miles to do on the legs.
Yeah. So who y'all think though right now? Who you think is leading though, like in the when it comes to being the rookie of the year?
Yeah, like I said, I think it's just early to tell, but I'll say this. I don't go against Vegas odds and stuff like that. A lot of that stuff, because I believe a lot of this stuff be scripted.
So what is
Vegas got her favorite, Caitlin favorite.
Caitlin
Yeah. So it's stuff like that. I look into stuff like that because I feel like some of it is politics and political. So
yeah.
I
don't know.
I think
you said what, Tom?
No. I think by both of them being close, like in the standings.
Yeah,
it could. It might be like a dead heat right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It could be like a dead heat right now, where no one has really run away with the award, like you say, yet. Still early in the season.
And what are all the things they're gonna compile into deciding?
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me say this though. So do you think like Angel Reese, to me, she got a double-double on one end, and she playing tough defense at the other end. So do you think that would put her ahead of her, though? You know what I mean? As far as like being like considered more of a two-way ball player.
If that's the only consideration, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think team success will play into it?
I do.
Team success?
Yeah, do
Yeah.
you think it's going to play into
Yeah.
it?
I mean, I think a lot of things. I mean, you got Witchcomb had her season high 30, Angel's season high 27. You know, Angel running off, she averaging a double-double. Caitlin doing double-doubles with the assists and points.
Yeah.
Caitlin and them beat the team with the best record. They beat 2 winning teams. Chicago beat 1. I mean, I don't know what you all gonna compile. And then are you gonna compile into the whole the impact on the league and the attendance and like all that?
Right.
It just depends on all that stuff. What you gonna compile into? Yeah. So I don't.
Yeah. So look, Tom said, remember the girl shooting the free throw forgot to shoot her second free throw because her mind was on Caitlin Clark. So
who did that?
Yeah, I don't remember what play that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like,
and to be honest with you too, is it also I think it's a lot more difficult for Caitlin to do what she's doing, coming off no off season and everything, than Angel.
Angel had no off season either though.
I said I think it's more difficult for her to do what she's doing coming off no off season, as opposed to Angel doing what she's doing coming off no off season.
It's more difficult for who? For Caitlin?
Yes,
I think
because the guard play, and everything, like so Angel, she's down low banging, and that's what she do. But she don't got the ball in her hand, but she getting trapped. She got a double. She got distribute. She got, that stuff wear. That's more fatigue on you too. Not taking nothing away from Angel, because I'm not saying banging don't wear on you either. But she getting picked up for a quarter at times. She got a lot of pressure on. I just think it's a little bit more difficult to translate the guard play into the next level than the big man play onto the next level.
I don't know. I never thought about that. I just think
I
think it's tough to play in that paint. It's tough to play in that paint, though.
I'm not saying it ain't. I'm not saying it ain't.
I'm just I don't know. I think both of them got a tough job. You know what I mean? Both of them got a tough job, and I admire like I said, anybody who can play in that paint in any league, especially in today's basketball, when everybody want to be, a stretch 4, stretch 5, and shooting jumpers and stuff like that. She do not shy away from that, and not to take nothing from Caitlin Clark, because Caitlin Clark, like she getting beat up too. It's a physical league, so you get beat up from 1 through 5. So both of them get beat up. Both of
So yeah, I don't know. It's just like I said, it just depends. I'm not a voter. I don't know what all they're gonna compile into it, and it's hard to dismiss the political aspect of it.
What y'all think about this? Tom said co-rookie of the year. Like, so
that would be great.
If y'all
said
they co-rookie of the year.
That's been coming up in conversation.
When if you look at the records, like they neck and neck as far as like in their records.
And
then like Clayton said, when Angel can have a good game, then you got Caitlin to come back and have a good game, a monster game, and then
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that though, because that's great marketing. It's great promotion that constantly keep fueling the rivalry and all that.
Exactly, it'll definitely keep that that rivalry.
Who won Rookie of the Year when Magic and Bird entered?
Bird
won it.
Magic won the championship.
Yeah. So
I was curious about that. Yeah.
And then like Tunk said, like sometimes like the most popular player will win. You know what I mean? Like they'll win like whatever award they up.
Yeah.
Because it's about the bottom line. Like I remember Mike is our guy. I remember Mike won that dunk contest against Dominique one of them years. He wasn't supposed to win that. Dominique
won in
put on the show.
The one in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly. They was in Chicago.
Yeah. Them judges wasn't giving them no 50 on that dunk.
Them judges probably wouldn't have got out of that.
They would have got that live.
Yeah, man. So I mean, it's up in the air who could win it. It's ain't really no clear cut.
Speaking of co-rookies, I'm going to the NBA now.
Yeah.
Co-rookies, I just remember happening twice. The year J. Kidd and Grant, they got co-rookies of the year.
Did they?
Jason
Kidd
Kidd.
and Grant, yeah. And then Elton Brand and Steve Francis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got
Well,
co-rookie of the year. Now I don't know if it happened, you know.
Elton
other
Brand
than
and Stevie Francis?
Yep, they got
They
co-rookie.
split it?
Yep. So
Wow.
I
know that either.
And
Yeah.
so Tom said Angel is not getting double teamed. So did y'all? But yeah, but I mean, yeah, and
they're not double teaming.
they're not double teaming Angel Reese.
Okay.
And that's true. She not getting double teamed.
You don't have to face traps and all that.
Yeah,
kind of
but
stuff.
yeah. No, because I mean, she don't demand the double team
Right.
as far as like, you know,
Right,
what I mean?
You don't very seldom you do that down on the block.
Unless you dealing with somebody like Akeem or somebody, you know
Right,
what
something
I'm
like that. You bringing somebody, yeah.
bring somebody down.
That's true.
So yeah, you're not gonna have to double team Angel. And I mean, if she go off like she did against Seattle. You know what I mean? But
Kennedy made that possible though.
yeah.
Kennedy
just
was cooking.
She was
But
cooking.
where she had to get double team?
Yeah,
Open that up for Angel. Yes. Kennedy was cooking, man.
yeah.
She led all scores of 33. She
was doing her thing.
oh yes.
She was doing her thing.
Yes. She was doing that thing.
So yeah, I mean, I like Kennedy. The first game I checked them out this year, I was like, oh yeah, this young lady right here, guy. I wasn't aware of her until I seen that first game.
Yeah, me either. She legit. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. They got more content and narrative with that whole thing, you know.
Yeah. So Tom says that SGA team, OKC was number one. The Joker was MVP. So it's not about first place team. It's about their accomplishments. And see, I ain't
to some degree.
I think yes.
Joker should have won that MVP.
To some degree.
The Joker should have won the MVP.
He should
He should not.
He did not this past season. He should have.
To some degree, though.
Yeah, man.
Because if you look at Lamar Jackson last year, he won MVP because the Ravens was in first place. He didn't have it.
Do you factor in team success?
That's what I'm saying. I believe that's why he got it. Well, at least in football, because it's always a quarterback award.
It is.
And that's nonsense to me. That's ridiculous.
It really is.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, he make a point though.
Right.
Yeah, man. I just so like I said, the race is still up for it's gonna come down probably to like the last few games of the season, really, to see who, unless somebody just go good.
Well, it's going see what happened after that break. Yeah.
If it come down like to the last week of the season, you know what I mean? I think that'd be good for the league and everything. Yeah.
I think maybe, and if it's close for them to have like a co-MVP, that'd be good too.
Yeah.
Because then that's just saying that like one of y'all is gonna have to separate yourself from the other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then so that'll bring
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And what's the name? Clayton brought that up. Mike spoke on it. You know, they might be trying to WNBA trying to create this Magic Johnson, Larry Bird thing because they always say they saved the NBA. Maybe they gonna market them as they saved the WNBA. You know what I'm saying?
But the drama is definitely good for the league, even though you got like I said, when you see what A'ja Wilson is doing. It's still not getting the kind of attention what these two young ladies are getting. You know what I mean? And the drama and the back and forth between these two young ladies.
And as much I spoke last week, as much as I like I said, the good basketball can be born for me personally, because I need something to captivate my imagination and stuff. Also, when games come down to the last final seconds, that pull an audience in. And that's like a good basketball game. But with the aces, they can be so good.
Yeah.
Stuff ain't coming down to the wire. You know what I'm saying? So
what's the name suffer from that in the NBA this year?
Oh, the NBA?
Boston.
Oh,
yeah.
Because they were smoking everybody.
They were smoking everybody.
Yeah, they were smoking everybody.
So that you don't tune in.
Right.
You know. So like that's like when Mike Tyson was knocking out.
Yeah,
exactly.
So everybody's like, what I'm gonna go for?
The first round.
So cross country, go to Vegas to see him, and then you go up to New Jersey to see him.
Right.
And it take longer to get up there.
Then the fight.
Then the fight's up. So and then if you look at the voting, they put that metric up, man. last year, these girls didn't even crack 100,000 votes
Yeah.
for the All-Star.
You mean like combined?
No, individually. Asia Wilson was the top vote getter. She had like 90-some thousand.
Yeah.
This year,
I don't even think it was that much, Lee. Yeah.
You understand?
I saw that.
Yeah, and then you see this year,
it's like 3, 4, 5 times. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I saw that. I really did. I saw that.
that's serious
Yeah.
right there.
So look, Tom agrees. He said the best way co-MVP for both to keep them tied together.
Mhm.
And I can agree with that because until one of them really like it's not really no clear-cut MVP right now.
Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah.
And so for them to be, until somebody separate themselves, you're not gonna see them winning a co-rookie of the year.
And their careers might go on like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Where you might have Team Angel and then you had Team Caitlin, you know what I mean? But you can't say both of them winning and both of them putting up stats and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
I like that. See, I like the fact that these women are now, I mean, regardless of why, what, or whatever, I like the fact it's almost like when Caitlin made that statement, a reporter asked her, do any of the vets give you any advice during the game? And she was like, nobody gives me advice. I wish. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like it appealed to some of the players because now you got they more bringing her in, embracing her. You know, I saw Brittany Griner grab her and say something to her and stuff like that. And then the girl from the Aces, they had an exchange. She let her get herself together, said something to her, and then Kelsey and her was playing with each other at court. So I like to see that they just leaning in and just, getting off that BS. Maybe that'll keep pushing the narrative in a better direction,
Respect that's earned.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it, Mike. You know what I'm saying? That's it. They saw
because
she can play.
She keep fighting.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
No, she really can play. Like, like, it's all glitz and glamour. You know what I mean? She really can play. You know what I mean? So,
and so that's what I like about both of them. You know what I mean? Like, and see, I think that's what, like when they was coming to the league, that's what Donna Taurasi meant. I think that's what Breonna Stewart meant. I think that's what Lexi Brown meant. Like we not, all those women and some of the women from the Aces spoke. They was like, we're not going to give you anything. Everything's going to be earned.
That's right.
And so when I see Angel Reese playing against Asia Wilson, you know what I mean? I can see that respect. By the time that game is over with, she be like, all right.
Right.
Hey,
she
just keep it up. You know what I mean? Keep it up, rookie. Just keep on grinding out. Same thing with Caitlin Clark. You know what I mean? These young ladies, because they know how hard it is to make it in the league. What is only like 140 jobs or something?
44.
144 jobs.
That's it.
That's
it.
crazy.
They fighting for them.
And so you got, and every year is not going to be 144 vacancies. You know what I mean?
No, not at all. Not at all. You got a couple.
12 vacancies.
You got a couple spots on each team. That's about it.
Yeah, if you're lucky, you're going to have.
Maybe outside of the starting 5, you got a couple spots.
Yeah. Most of them. And so another good game though, I saw the Aces play the Sparks. That was a good game too. That was a good game too. The Sparks beat them. So you got 3 of the top teams in the league just lost. Just lost this week. Coming, this past week, 3 of the top teams.
They
the
are
Sparks.
expanding though, aren't they? They got just one team
for right now.
Just one team.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting though.
Yeah.
Stretch. I would like to ask them girls, did they expect Angel and them to have the impact so fast? Because even though them early games, there was a lot of growing pains, they only halfway through the season.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they getting acclimated.
Yeah. I think this is a good rookie class too, because a lot of times they say like, I can't recall, like you might have like one person, like when Candace Parker, she stood out in her rookie year, and then so now let me see. Tom says you can see the change of the WNBA right in your it's right in your face. Yeah, that's true. I'm wondering though, like, all right, so next year you got Paige Becker coming out. Then in a few years you're gonna have what's the girl at USC? What's her name?
Right.
Juju.
Yeah.
Juju. So will they be able to maintain this type of
this wave so to speak?
Keep this wave going? Like there's some good, and it's not just Paige and Juju, but it's some other ballers. But those are the ones that a lot of people familiar with right now.
Yeah, I got my own Juju, but I'm watching LSU girl, Flage. I'm watching her too.
Oh, I like her too. Yeah, LSU.
Yeah, I'm watching her too.
Some Juju working out with somebody.
Yeah,
supposed to be a trainer for the NBA.
Yeah,
and they show her working out with him. I can't remember his name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Yeah, her name. Yeah, Juju. Yeah, I like Juju. And
I like
she
her
only
game
a sophomore.
lot.
She coming into her
sophomore year.
That's crazy.
And freshman last year.
Yes. Yeah. And she she scored the most points of any fresh, so Caitlin got the all-time record, but Caitlin's freshman year, Juju got more points than Caitlin had as a freshman. Watch that closely.
So
yeah,
she might eclipse the record.
She might. Yeah, she might
over the course of her college
career. She may. Yep. I like her game.
Plus
from UFC, I can see her having that green light like that too.
Oh yeah. I mean, she already to earn the green light.
Yeah.
Unless they bring somebody in who
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah, man. So I don't know. Y'all got anything else on the WNBA yet? That's about it. Yeah. So yeah, man. And some games come on today. I think I don't know who Chicago play this evening. I don't know what the schedule is. Yeah, I think it's some games coming on later this evening. But
did y'all see any of that NBA summer league? Y'all see any of that?
I asked him about that. With Bron. Did you watch Bronny?
I saw the highlights.
Yeah.
What's up? I got back in. I saw the highlights. It was like 2 for 9 or something like that.
Yeah.
I saw the shots he took.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They didn't seem to me that was an in rhythm shot.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? It seems like, I don't know. You see one game, I ain't trying to come across like I'm super analytical, but it seems like he's going to have a tough time creating his own shot. He seemed not to have a bag.
That
separation. You know what I'm saying? That's just a little sample size.
We're going to get into it to our next segment because, like I always say, that guard position is the toughest position in the league, number one, because you got to be able to, if you want to be a guard, you got to be able to create your own, because they're not going to run no plays for you at that spot. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be tough.
That's a hard position to transition to the next level on guard, being a guard.
And
he traveled too. It looked like he almost traveled when he was in the lane and he was getting ready to travel and he threw the shot up. So I was like, his footwork a little off.
And I was just looking and I was like,
yeah,
it's not like, and I don't know. I seen him a little bit in college.
Yeah.
Catch and shoot, right? And but I didn't see him like you said. And the college game is different.
Yeah.
They don't want you doing all that dribble.
They want you freelancing.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, but he don't look like he got
that bag where he can take you off the dribble.
Exactly.
Catch you leaning one way
and
go the other way.
Right. And I was telling my pop, we was talking, and I say, Pop, I look at him as an athlete who can play a little ball, as opposed to a basketball player who's athletic.
Yep.
You feel?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's how I look at him. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's how I look at him. Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna get into our next segment, right? Yeah. We definitely gonna get into that. But and some more NBA stuff. So everybody that's tuning in, man, we're gonna take like about a 15-minute break. But make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, you can go to Amazon and check out my man Clayton's book. It's called Trauma, My Love Letter to the World. And we definitely want y'all to tune into, you know what I mean, tune into our next. We're gonna get into some NBA stuff. We're gonna get into like Bronny James and what we see, you know, in his game. Do we think like his game is gonna be able to translate, you know, successfully at this next level? So but also make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Give us probably like about another 5 or 10 minutes. We're gonna be right back and we're gonna talk some NBA. That being said, peace. We'll see you in a few minutes.